Hi, welcome. As you can see, the game is loading. um, and appears to be stuck on this loading screen, which is, fun. So I might actually Alt F4 it and then bring it back up because I don't want it to be stuck on this loading screen. Oh dear. It's actually hidden my mouse completely, so yeah, main monitor mouse is gone. Screw it, Alt F4 it is gonna be because that's the way I'm having to roll. Hey Braxis, give me a moment. I did see you sent me a message in Discord. I shall have a look at what it says in a moment. Just trying to get this working. I honestly thought it would have booted into game before then. There has been an update to the game. I have ran the update. I've re-added in the mods because I did a. No, I didn't actually load in to the Twin Navion before, but I loaded up the modeling game just in the hangar just to make sure I could see it, and I could see it. So yeah, let's just do you want to do VC? God, that's loud. Hang on. Could do. Ooh. Oh, maybe that's the problem. It's decided it's going to try full screening itself when I've not asked it to. Hang on, give me a moment. I shall hop into my VC channel. Can you see that at the moment? Actually, if you can't, I can just add you on there. Edit channel. Parms. No, I can't see you. Why can't I see? Members, why can't I see you on my Discord? There we go. You should now be able to see what stuff was it I gave you access to Creator's Voice or James Stream? James Stream. You should be able to see James Stream now. Oh, you're still not letting you in? Right, I'll pull you across. Move to... There you go.
I could already see the channel. Everyone can see the channel. I can't join the channel.
That's the issue. Alright, permissions. Right. From this point forward, you should be able to join the channel. I've just did that permission in for you.
Yeah, I can.
Just
anyway, how's it going? I saw that you're having fun with the game not working.
Yeah, gotta love it when there's updates. Yeah, so back to menu screen. So actually, that didn't take too long to load in. Annoyingly though, it does mean I've lost my route.
That sucks.
Because I did have a route plotted in. It was only a short one, only about an hour and 20 minutes.
How difficult is it to plot a route?
As easy as, well, let's put it this way, I can do it. Done.
Damn, that's pretty easy.
It is as easy as that. I've not gone for a particularly tricky route, and I'm not going to be following the flight plan. It's just, hey, this is where my target airport is for the end of the stream. But I'm doing it over a load of mountains as well, so I can fly low and relatively fast over that. Should be fun. I've never flown the Twin Navion before. I've not even brought it into the main game. I've just loaded it in the hangar just to make sure the model worked. Anyway, how are you doing today?
I'm doing alright.
What's up?
I'm still trying to get used to not being in mod view on your stream and seeing so few channels in your Discord. It's really disorientating.
Oh no. Alright.
Like, every single Discord I'm in, I have to scroll to see the channels, even if it's just a little bit. This one, even while we're in VC, this like I could be sharing my screen as well. As much as I want to fill it up, it's still not going to be able to scroll.
Yeah. It's got to be nice, though, not having to scroll.
I prefer scrolling.
Oh, shit.
It just feels empty.
To be fair, my Discord is empty. Nothing goes on.
I mean...
Oh, you're kidding. I have to restart Flight Sim for changes I've made to take effect. Fuck's sake.
Get fucked.
You know what? You know what? Fuck that. I'm not changing settings. No, not changing settings. Not lowering settings because apparently that's not going to work. Photogrammetry is on. Cool. Sweet. The ATC can fuck off. Objectives tab can fuck off. And apparently there is actually someone sat in the pilot navigating seat. Oh, nice. That they've actually put that in.
But apparently you're not sitting in your seat because you just looked and you don't have legs or a torso or anything.
No, I'm definitely there. I love the fact that they're moving almost in sync with each other. That is great. Alright, let's get ourselves going, eh? It does feel really disorienting being this far over to the left. I know on the 787 I'm even further over to the left, but it doesn't feel like it purely because of oh god.
In terms of like the percentages, then you're not as far over.
Yeah. There we go, we're in the air. Oh wow.
This one, it looks like you're like 85% of the way over to the side.
I thought I did retract landing gear. Oh, no I didn't.
I mean,
my
it's
aim.
telling me to retract it. That means you probably didn't retract it.
No, I hit the retract button, it's just the game is ignoring me. It's been doing that a lot lately, to be honest. It's rather irritating.
Is it to do with your controller? Because I know that my mouse is dying and sometimes it doesn't click when I click.
Hope not. It's a wired controller, so it's not going to be batteries.
Well, no, my mouse isn't wired. My mouse is wired as well, so it doesn't have batteries either.
Yeah.
It's just dying of old age.
Fair. It is a second-hand controller, so chances are it could well be the controller.
Yeah.
I didn't pay a huge amount for it either. It was like a tenner tops.
Yeah.
You know what? This controls well so far.
I'm pretty sure I got my Xbox 360 for like 20 quid.
Nice. I might even turn the in-game sound down because I'm struggling to hear you over it.
Me, of all people.
Maybe
Jesus, that's one loud game.
Maybe you're just being quiet.
I think I turned the gain down a tiny bit on my mic because it was picking up on my breathing earlier.
That would do it.
I'm definitely not being quiet though.
No, I forgot you don't do quiet. Tell you what though, nice little aircraft.
I mean, I can do quiet, but then I turn the gain up on my microphone. Sure it's ASMR.
Yeah, I thought you might do that. And you can do that live as well because you're using the Scarlet, what is it, 2i2?
Yup.
Soon I shall be able to do the same on the 4i4.
What do you mean soon?
Well, I haven't got...
Oh, right, yeah, you're not using your mic with that right now.
No, because I haven't got a mic that can plug into that yet.
Yeah. I need to get a new windshield because my one's got a hole in it.
Oh no, your pop filter's broken. I've never had a pop filter.
I do have a separate pop filter. But the windshield for the mic, rather than the pop filter that goes on the stand, that's what's got a hole in it.
Yeah, I've never even had a windshield for any of my mics.
Yeah.
You know what, power lines, I've actually got to avoid them now because I've added in a mod that makes them solid.
I usually don't use it, but since I've moved it closer to my mouth,
You found you've had to.
I've started putting it on while I'm eating, and shortly after I've been eating.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
Right, mountains. I mean, this is what I intended on doing, so this should be interesting to see whether it can cope with this kind of a climb.
I should probably actually like take the time at some point to take the grill off, take the internal windshield off, wash both windshields, and rinse off the grill as well.
Yeah. Possibly a good idea.
Obviously, with that all being so wet, it would basically put my mic out of action for a few hours.
Yeah. Oh, Christ. I'm down to 102 knots. And I'm in the trees. Literally going through trees. Tell you what, though. Sorry.
That should already be linked.
What should already be linked?
Log in. Remember me. Twitch and Warframe. I thought it was already linked.
Ah. Is Twitch just being a dick?
Yeah, it was saying link your account.
Oh, that's fun. Right, I am way off course at this point. I'm heading south when I need to be heading west. Or east even. I can't do navigation. It's a bit of a problem when you're a pilot. Tell you what though, plane is behaving.
There we go. Now I've climbed it.
And the plane is behaving really well. I like this thing.
Good. I'm curious how low you can go. Because I know there are points in the world that are below sea level. I want to know if those are in the game, and if you can actually go below sea level without crashing in this game.
There is actually something in your logbook that says time in seconds spent below sea level, or time in seconds flying below sea level. So I would assume there are points that you can get to. I just
That would be awesome.
Don't know the coordinates of them. I mean, there are
How are you
issues
not hitting half these trees?
because the trees aren't actually there. They're just sprites, just to fill out the world. I might try and find a mod that makes some physical models.
Yeah, because I think in War Thunder, I remember flying around testing out some planes, and I took my wing off quite a few times by hitting a tree while trying to fly low.
Oh yeah, but War Thunder's a bitch because you can tear the planes apart. I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of realism would be cool, but also a pain, because it would make this game bigger and harder to run.
And this game is already a pain in the ass to run because it is literally
what
the
I'm
entire
saying.
planet.
That's what I'm saying. It would make it even bigger and even harder to run.
Yeah. Look at those power lines though. The mods actually added in realistic looking power lines. And I like it.
Do they have collision?
They should, which
Let's
is why I'm
test it.
avoiding them. Oh, that's weird. I don't think it's downloading the... Never mind. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay. Those mountains look awesome. With the snowy trees in there as well.
Oh, that is awesome.
You know what? I'm going to stay in third person just purely so I'm not getting the horrible glare on the windshield.
I mean, it looks good anyway in third person, so why bother ruining that?
That's it. The shame with this update and past couple of updates is, and a few people have said about it, it is quite jittery. Which is why I was lowering settings just as I was starting up.
I want to see you try and dive and, like, follow the mountain and just stay consistently just a few meters above the ground.
I'm not a confident pilot, so you'll probably see me pull up or I don't have to, but I am actually going down. I don't know how low I am on your screen yet.
Yeah, about where the power lines are.
Which power lines? There's a few.
I don't know. I'm just saying you're about as low as the power lines.
Oh!
I can make out
Oh!
it and stuff.
Yeah, I scraped my ass
you almost
against...
hit church.
I just scraped my ass against the ground there. I actually felt it through the controller. That's how I know I collided.
I saw it.
There should definitely be a hole in the bottom of my hull.
100%.
I should have lost my left wing by now.
You should have lost your entire life a long time ago when you were hitting all those trees right at the beginning of your flight.
Oh, you mean the trees that don't exist? Yeah.
Yes.
And the trees that I'm currently phasing through. I want to be careful not to ground it.
Is this the real life? Or is this not a tree?
Tell you what, though.
There is no landslide.
This thing is responding relatively well. I'm not pushing it overly hard, but I'm not having to.
This game's an escape from reality.
This aircraft's responding a lot better than other twin turbos I've flown in this game. I am probably taking the canyon a little bit fast, nearly 160 knots, but you know, I don't care. This works.
Have you tried running Star Citizen on your laptop?
Yes, I did on the last free flight. My laptop mostly coped with it, actually. Because you were surprised by it.
Yeah, I'd love to see you flying at like 1,000 meters per second right across the ground.
Yeah, I mean, we can't even replicate that in Elite Dangerous. The closest we can do is about 300.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you dare jitter. Not now, not while I'm this low.
Actually, to be fair, you do get slowed down a lot by wind resistance. I think the fastest ships I've been able to go a couple meters off the ground are, I think, like 600 meters per second, which is still double what Elite Dangerous has, but still.
Yeah. Right, I need to start heading slightly north.
The thing with Elite Dangerous, or not Elite Dangerous, Star Citizen, is that every single rock and every single tree does have collision.
Yeah. Oh, I stalled.
Oh shit!
You know what
Are
though?
you dead?
Hang on. Not quite. Not quite. You see nothing. I'm not cheating in any way whatsoever. It's not cheating, it's built straight into the game. I've not even modded it to do what I've just done.
That's like saying giving yourself an insane amount of money in Skyrim or Fallout isn't cheating because it's built into the game with a dev console.
I know. The thing is, that's not even through a dev console. That is something that all players have access to. All I had to do was hit Y on my keyboard and I can slew. And it looks hilarious to other players as well. I am currently on the East US server, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Because most of the people I fly with are on either the East or the West US servers.
Are you flying with them now?
No, but I couldn't be asked to change.
With your internet, I'd be surprised you could manage European servers.
Weirdly enough, the European servers aren't actually that much faster.
I feel like a LAN server wouldn't be much faster for you.
Shut up. Not that you know how to.
Am I really wrong?
Tree, pull up. Tree, pull up.
Yeah, I don't think a tree knows how to pull up.
Sync rate, low. Whatever the call-outs are. I don't know, I'm not a pilot. Tell you what though, hearing the creaking in this thing as I'm pulling it round is pretty cool. I just love how little I'm actually having to move the control stick just to be able to fly it.
I can imagine that you would have a lot of fun with a HOTAS in Star Citizen.
I'd have a lot of fun with a HOTAS in pretty much any flying game.
Oh yeah.
I want to get a HOTAS setup.
Yeah.
It's just the money.
What would you prefer between HOTAS or HOSAS?
I'm not sure what the difference is, so I'd need to look it up.
2 sticks or a throttle and stick?
I'd say throttle and stick or throttle and yoke. Because I don't necessarily want to be using a stick all the time.
I think Koltos only has a HOTAS and a HOSAS setup.
Okay.
And he's the only person I know that uses them at all, so...
I know, again, most of the people I fly with actually have a yoke and pedals and everything. Because obviously your rudder in this is controlled using your feet. Or would be if I was actually flying. And I'd want to map it a similar way on Elite Dangerous. Basically what I'm saying is I'd want a slightly different setup for each game.
Yeah.
Probably stick and throttle for Elite Dangerous and yoke and throttle with pedals for Flight Sim. Would be the best bet.
Koltos is usually like he wants a different setup for each day. So he's constantly just doing rebinds whenever he plays Star Citizen. he never actually, plays Star Citizen.
So I'm not that bad.
Mm.
If I was rebinding
'Cause
constantly, I'd never get used to it.
He often watches videos, and he'll always be like, "Oh, I want to use that setup," so he'll switch setup. And like a week later, he'll see someone using the other setup, and he'll want to switch to that one.
Yeah. How far have I actually got left to go? Ugh, 230-ish nautical miles. Okay, that's quite a distance. Especially in a slow aircraft.
When you're not flying a beamline route as well.
Oh, yeah. If I was flying a speedline, I'd have to be high up.
Yeah. It
Oh,
wouldn't be as beautiful.
What do you mean, incorrect heading
Okay.
indicator? There we go. Yeah, because I'm flying over mountains, I'd have to be high up. There's no way to fly the speedline without being at least 10,000, I don't think. Which I don't want to do, because the whole point of flying through the mountains is to go through the mountains. Which isn't helped when the weather decides that it's going to start being foggy.
I want to see you flying in fog now.
No, you don't. It won't be a flight, it'll be a, hey look, there's fog. Crash!
That's why I want to see you flying in fog.
Come on. No. I can't get enough airspeed.
More to the point, I don't want to see you flying in fog. I want to see you dying in fog.
I just died trying to get up this mountain. Why does it put me at no speed whatsoever? That's massively unfair. There we go. Right, there's a large flat down there. Jesus. How am I not getting overspeed warnings? Hey Branxus, what do you think of my tail number? I'm currently showing it on the underside of my wing. What are you up to?
Typing in the official Dark Tide Discord.
Ah, fair. What? There's a runway down there? Why is there a runway down there? Oh, fair. I can't say much. Why am I flying down here? Whoa. Plane is not happy with me. I'm going too fast. Plain as real not happy with me. Okay. Flight is going well. That's good. Well, mostly well. I've only crashed twice.
James,
What?
would you like to know how your viewer count compares to all the other people that I follow? Bearing in mind, almost all of them are offline.
My viewer count, 2 viewers. Everyone else is 1 billion.
So, we've got Glad with 3.2k. And then we've got MZs with 27. Bunny with 14. And you with 2.
I know I only have 2. There's a reason for that. It's because I'm a small channel that doesn't get any views. But my viewer count on here is still higher than what it would have been if I was streaming on YouTube.
Because I wouldn't be watching.
Well, not just that, it's just my audience on YouTube, despite looking bigger, if you look at my YouTube subscribers, they're less active than my followers on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
So it still makes more sense for me to be live on Twitch than it does for me to be live on YouTube. Because I actually did go live on YouTube earlier. I peaked at 1 viewer.
I always see it, and because Me6 doesn't know the difference, I ignore it because I'm not interested in the videos. I only like it when I can interact. I didn't realize it was a stream, which is why I didn't watch.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Oh, actually, be fair, you also went live before I woke up, so, you know.
Hang on, you didn't wake up till after 4?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Worst part was, I almost went back to sleep because I thought it was early in the morning, but
Oh.
it was already gone sunset.
Yeah. So you've basically lost the whole day.
Yep.
Oh. No. Power lines aren't solid. I've just gone through some. Good trial.
What about the tower?
The tower might be. Do you want to see?
Yes, I absolutely do. Don't say anything. I just want to see it on screen.
Have I started turning towards stuff?
I don't know. I think that's you turning towards it now.
Oh!
I think you only just went through the lines. Yeah, you just went through the lines. I want to see this. They are not, Dan.
They are... Hang on. They're what?
Wait, what? You'd already gone through one.
Why do you think I
How
went
did you-
whoa? Right, I'm not slewing myself back into the air. I'm taking off properly. Or, you know, bouncing up. I love the fact I have collision damage off.
Mm. Yeah, I was very confused why you didn't blow up. And disappointed.
Shame. I'm very confused to why I can't see a clip. No one clipped it. You and the one other person that never clipped it. Sad.
I don't think anyone else is watching. I think that's either you or a bot.
It can't be me. I haven't got the stream open.
I was confused why I wasn't showing up. Then I remembered I'm under viewers, not moderators. This is really fucking with me. Which means you're not gonna give me mod back.
No.
Because as long as it's humorous for you, you've got no reason to.
Too damn right. I might be taking far more pleasure out of this than I really ought to be, but you know what? Screw it. I'm taking pleasure out of this. How low actually am I? Not low enough. Oh, that is a belly scraper, nearly.
Now, here's a better question. Do animals have collision? Not like birds, but like if you hit a pig, because I think I just saw a pig on your screen.
I don't know about pigs. That's whoa! No, no, no! Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I'm fine. I don't know if I saw a pig, but there's definitely cars. I don't know if they have collision. I have not tested it.
Do houses have collision?
Some buildings do, yes, some don't. It depends on whether they're actually there or
feel
whether
like
they're just sprites.
If you were actually that low to where you can accidentally bounce off the ground going past a village, I feel like people would be fucking terrified.
Yes, they would. Because this is not normal.
Did you just bounce off another telephone pole?
Yes, I did. Are you impressed? I managed to stay airborne.
You did.
I shouldn't have been able to. Oh dear. This is a really long valley as well. Mind you, it is a river, a river on the map, so it makes sense.
Yeah. I'd guess that's why it's so open.
Yeah. Geography at its finest. It's the only time geography's ever been fine. Ooh, that was the mesh breaking up slightly. I don't know if it's going to come out on the stream because of the low res, but there was a little bit of world tearing.
I think I see that. Yeah, just where it's buffering.
Yeah.
It's actually buffering at the perfect time for me to see the world tearing as well.
Okay, so my network has just gone to shit. I wonder if part of my lag is because I've got photogrammetry on. So it is actually pulling... I think it's Bing images because Microsoft but it's actually pulling images from the internet to make the world look more realistic. Or satellite imagery.
That's cool.
Yeah. I need to set up a local cache of data for where I fly the most, just so it's downloading less. Because it is possible to do that. It's just when I tried doing it, the version I was on was bugging
Just
out
like
and wasn't
download
allowing
the
it.
entire Alps.
Could take a while.
Yeah.
I dread to think how much data
mean,
I'm actually going through.
You fly over the UK quite a bit. Would
Oh,
you
yeah.
be able to just download the UK?
I think I would do that. It's like set aside 100 gig or so. Because it's not as if I'm short on storage either.
I wonder if it would be possible to hook up, like, several external hard drives and just download the entire world. Like they tried to do in that one episode of Doctor Who. Bells of St. John, I think it was.
No, because it's reading a single file for the cache.
Damn.
So theoretically I could get a 16 terabyte external drive and just set that root drive as the cache file.
Is that how much it would be? 16 terabytes?
I don't actually know.
But
Really?
probably more than 2.
Yeah, realistically speaking, if we're going for high-res images, which it does tend to do most of the time, you're looking at probably more than that.
A petabyte. See if you can get your hands on a petabyte external hard drive.
Not for any kind of money that I have. I mean, what I would love to do is just build my own server and have the entire files downloaded onto my own hardware for it to read.
Search on Amazon. Petabyte hard drive. First results. Seagate 16 terabyte HDD. What part of petabyte don't you understand? Well, clearly the peta.
I think the problem with a petabyte is it's just that bloody big that if a drive that size does exist, it's going to be really tricky to get your hands on. Kind of like
Apparently
a
they're made using glass.
Wow. Okay. But a petabyte hard drive will be in the same situation that a terabyte one would have been about, I want to say 10 years ago, but maybe not even that. Because I remember getting my hands on this PC, where it's at, oh no, not this PC, my old PC, where it had a 2 terabyte hard drive, and I was thinking, wow, that's huge, and that's in 2018.
Microsoft was able to put 75.6 terabytes of data onto fused silica, which is a 2.5-inch hard disk drive.
Okay.
Putting that into perspective, the largest hard disk drives in the world currently have a 20 terabyte data storage capacity, put in a much larger 3.5-inch hard disk drive. According to Seagate's Chief Technical Officer John Morris, its R&D lab will also use glass for its optical data storage. Also, rivals such as Samsung, Toshiba, and Western Digital are also likely to use glass for data storage. But there may be some challenges that
Have you backed away from your mic?
I'm looking in another direction, so I'm talking to the side of a monodirectional mic.
Well done.
because I've got a big monitor, so I'm looking across the screen as I'm doing this. You can probably hear the difference in my voice as I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, I can a bit.
Yeah. So when I fully go like this,
I now can't hear you at all.
it's because I stopped talking.
Well, that doesn't help prove a point. You can't prove
Yeah,
a...
I should probably put my glasses on. Hang on.
I would hang on,
Ow,
but...
this is very uncomfortable because I'm wearing headphones.
Yeah, I would hang on, but I've
There
got
may be
nothing to
some
hang on to other
challenges
than the
to-
wing. Also, you've not... have you not seen my tail number yet?
I'm sad because I'm in your Discord and I no longer have modder admin, so I can't kick you from your own channel anymore. That's my go-to whenever someone does something stupid. Just disconnect them from the VC.
What do you mean I did something stupid? It's not my fault you stopped talking.
No, it wasn't that. It was that you've not got anything to hang on to.
Well, I have got a wing to hang off, but I don't want to step out onto the wing.
You see, again.
What? Anyway, I love it on the stream. Nice tail number there that you might enjoy. Little bit.
Hang on. Where are we? There we go. Just waiting for you to actually show it now.
I'm in the external view. It's on the underside of the wing.
Yes, and it's currently not looking at that.
Oh.
Come on, stream. Come on. There we go. You're moving the camera. That's 1701, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I just saw it very briefly at an awkward angle. Yep.
It is a nice
Yep.
1701. Do you think that's the right tail number? Am I daft enough to carry that number?
You don't have the right.
Neither do you. Yet you still call all your ships in Elite Dangerous the Enterprise.
The Enterprise isn't unique. Registration 1701 is unique to the Star Trek Enterprise.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a number.
Yeah.
A bloody brilliant number.
What do you want? Something off.
Sorry?
Huh?
I didn't actually hear what you said there.
I said one that you aren't deserving of.
Fine. Next flight, it'll be 42. Nah, who am I kidding? It'll be 1702. What? You seriously expected any different?
What about 1742?
I was thinking 1713. At some point.
What about 1700?
No, but I don't want to be the Constitution.
The only ship registration I can ever remember is the Enterprise because I'm not as big of a nerd as you. I was going to say, what about Voyager? I think it starts with a 7, maybe a 7-8, I think.
Don't make me Google it. USS Voyager.
74656.
Yeah, I wasn't going to remember that. What's the discovery? So 13. No, 1031.
What about NX 74205?
I feel like I should know that number. Oh, the Defiant.
Original Defiant.
To be fair, tough little ship.
Mm-hmm. Or the second Defiant, which was NCC 75633.
Again, tough little ship.
Yeah, not as tough as the first, despite, the first blowing up.
Do you not get the reference?
I do get the reference.
Thank fuck for that.
But the USS Sao Paulo will never be the same as the Defiant.
No, why they didn't just redo the registration, put A on the end, I have no idea.
Because it wasn't an NX anymore. It was in full deployment.
Yeah, but they even... I could have swore they changed the Defiant to have a USS... No, not USS, an NCC registration once it left the NX range.
I don't think they changed the original Defiant because it was still the same ship.
Yeah, but they
wouldn't make sense if they changed it. I mean, they might have, but I would protest because it doesn't make sense. It's stupid. It's still the same ship. It was still the experimental line.
USS Defiant. Do not...
Like, I'm looking at it right now, although to be fair, it is just Wikipedia.
No, you want to be
wait,
looking at Memory Alpha.
Here, yeah, Memory Alpha.
Oh no, you're right. It was just an NX. Or if we want to go with the original Defiant, that's NCC 1764.
Huh?
USS Defiant Constitution class.
Where's the link to that? I can't even find that one now.
Did you not know that was a Constitution class Defiant?
I did, because I think I remember seeing it in a show, or I encountered it in Star Trek Online, although to be fair, it's not canon.
Star Trek Online doesn't count as canon, annoyingly, because some of it is
Although
amazing.
a lot of it is being made canon, because, the show writers these days are lazy, and they're just stealing from non-canon.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, isn't that what's happening with Star Wars a lot of the time as well?
Yes. Somehow. Sheev has returned.
Wait, they fly now? Oh dear. I can't say that was flying, can I? I've been live for nearly an hour and I'm not even halfway there.
Maybe you should start taking a more direct route.
That's what I'm doing.
Still do the beeline, but bob up and down the mountains as you go.
That's kind of what I've been doing. I'm going to go a little bit higher because there are clouds. And I don't want to have to slew upwards.
That's fair.
It's bad enough I've already had to do that 3-4 times. Although, I might not be able to go that much higher. I think I might be near the altitude limit of this aircraft. No, don't go up that quickly. That's a bad idea. Yeah, airspeed has dropped to 148. I was holding about 200 a second ago. And the stall speed of this is not particularly fast. It's like 80 knots, but we're getting a bit close to that for my liking, especially considering I've stalled a few times already.
I'll be back in a moment.
Alrighty. airspeed 136 knots. I need a drink. No one's redeemed hydrate, but I'm going to have a drink anyway. That's better. I'll tell you what though, I'm not liking this not being able to see the ground thing. I might actually find another airport to land at early. Because I'm not really wanting to push much past midnight. Mind you, if the weather's going to be like this, I don't think this is going to be safe to try pushing much farther. Not safe at all. That's the mountain right there. We're only what? 100 feet-ish above the peak there. That's not enough clearance for my liking. There we go. Also, what's really annoying about flying through fog is you guys don't get to see a huge amount.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello there.
Hello there. I was just saying to stream, I'm actually I'm actually thinking about
You're a bold one.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were thinking
Sorry.
about what?
I was thinking about finding another airport, one a little bit closer to me to land at, but purely because I'm not happy with this fog.
Make an emergency landing. Just point down and keep going. But turn on collision damage first.
So basically what you're saying is you want me to fail miserably.
I just want you to have another happy landing.
You really are going for Star Wars today. I have started making a turn, weirdly enough, away from the airbase that I'm wanting to land at. But I'm giving myself a bit of a longer final. Jesus Christ, the lag.
Does fog make it lag, I take it?
Little bit. It's not great. And again, doesn't help that this update, or the past couple of updates, have been really jittery. Right, where's the runway? I know where the airbase is, but where's the runway? To retract flaps after takeoff, yeah, I know. You're not going to let me lower my landing gear? There we go. I think I see the runway. I am, as always, off center.
As always, as you do. Bring it blowing about time.
Because I'm actually considering ending this stream here as well.
By here, I mean, I take it you mean once you've landed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't make sense just to end it midair.
Oh, but I could.
I mean, you could. I'm just saying it wouldn't make sense.
No, of course it wouldn't make sense. Not when I'm this close to the ground. Right, cut the
Exactly.
throttle. Don't you dare do that, you bloody... Tell you what, that's not my hardest landing. This doesn't even have reverse throttle.
Damn. I was hoping that by pressing pause and play it would skip to closer to the landing, but it skipped the landing entirely.
Damn. I mean, I actually intend on uploading this entire stream to YouTube.
Yeah.
Because first flight I
You're
want...
very nearly.
Yeah, first flight I thought, you know what, I want to live stream it and then I want to put the HD version on YouTube. Which is another reason why I streamed on Twitch, is so there's not two versions on this.
The runway.
Oh wow, it's caught up that much because I've only just completed that turn. Tell you what though, I am actually really happy with that landing. Considering...
It's a less than 10-second delay.
Yeah, I'll take that.
You just went past the yellow markers.
What you mean, these yellow markers that my mouse is now hovering on?
Yeah. That.
9 seconds.
Yep. That's what I counted it as, and I'd counted it as well.
Wow. It's amazing what...
It was about 8 seconds before your mouse popped up, and yeah, 9 seconds.
Yeah. Because I realised I'd said it before my mouse was hovering above it. I'm actually going to get myself over to a stand so I'm not blocking this taxiway, and then we can... Not that there's going to be any other aircraft here, but, you know, it's just general not being a complete
Another
dick.
player just immediately comes in and lands there.
Oh, this would be when Garwin spawns here, just to fuck with me. Tell you what, though, this plane handles brilliantly. I've enjoyed this flight.
Really well.
I've actually really enjoyed this flight, and I don't tend to enjoy the slower craft as much as I do fighters.
It does help when you're flying lower.
That's the thing. With this with this aircraft and other small craft, to be fair, you don't get much of a choice. You have to fly low because they can't handle being up high.
I more meant like flying so low that you're skimming trees. That kind of low. Because that's fun.
Yeah, but the fact that I felt comfortable enough to do that, it was responsive enough that I thought, I can do that, says a lot about this aircraft.
Exactly. That's my point.
And this is my first outing in it. The whole first flight thing in the title isn't a lie. It is literally the first time I've taken this plane out. Right, let's get ourselves on the stand here. I've not actually been assigned a stand, so I'm just assigning myself this spot.
Have you asked?
No. I'm not going to talk to ATC. Why would I do such a thing? It's just the fact that oh, nice. Perfectly lined up.
Nice.
I mean, I am going ridiculously slowly to allow for that, but still counts. Yeah?
Still counts.
There we go. Parking brakes are on. Bring the flaps in. Engines are off. I'm going to call that a flight. To everyone who's come along to watch the stream, not that there's been anyone talking in chat, don't worry, that's fine. Thanks for coming along, Braxis. Thank you for joining me in the voice chat as well. Winding me up.
Everyone that came along. That's me.
Yeah, fair. Anyway. Yeah, this has been a good flight. Goodbye, the internet.